We'd love to hear you talk about your mic choices and placement for guitars, electric guitars and acoustic guitars.
I've been using a Neumann 160, is it, on the acoustic. I've been using the Royer 122 on acoustic, and I love the Audio-Technica 4080 on acoustic. All three of those microphones are great acoustic sounds. I try to listen to the player and put the mic where I think the best sound is, and then I'll go inside and make sure everything is good, or I may have to come out and adjust it an inch or two. If you're working with somebody like Dean Parks, he'll put the mic exactly where he wants to put it, and it'll sound incredible if you have a good microphone. So there's really not much to it. I've done, where the artist was an acoustic guitar player, I did a thing with two M149s, and I put them off the guitar, he's playing here, about this far off the guitar. And they're bright microphones, and it's just got a great big open sound. I normally don't try to put two mics on the acoustic guitar. If he's just playing Freddie Green kind of stuff, it's just one mic. I use Royer on the electric. The 57 works on the electric great, on the amp. When I was doing Toto 4 with Lukather, we would put the 57 on the amp. When he was overdubbing, but about 25 feet from the amp, I put in Omni a 47 microphone to pick up, because he played so loud, to pick up the ambience of the room. Since he was just overdubbing, we were able to adjust levels and get everything set the way we wanted to. Seemed to work really nice on overdub, where you can use a microphone in the distance to capture some of the room sound.
You talked about the Freddie Green style guitar, or if someone's playing an archtop, what kind of microphone do you put it in the F hole? You get it up on top. There's different ways to do that when you're playing that backbeat guitar and like a big band ensemble.
Yeah.
Like you do.
No, I never put the mic in the F hole. Years ago I tried that, and I never was really happy with the way that came out. I put the mic maybe 6 to 8 inches from him and find the right spot, and that's it. And just, get it. Sometimes they'll use both the acoustic and they'll have an amp, and we'll put a mic on the amp, and maybe it's a blend of the two, or maybe when we're mixing we'll just use the amp, or maybe we'll just use the acoustic. I always try to, if he has an amp, capture it and capture the acoustic also.
So when miking an electric guitar, how far back off the cabinet do you typically go?
I'm right on the cabinet when it's an electric guitar, and I keep it pretty close, almost within a couple inches.
So I've heard some discussion, and I don't know if you deal with this, but coming from recording analog and recording digital, there are people that may say that analog, that you could be right on it, and that the way the tape saturates and transformers of the machine saturate, it gives you a different sound. But when you're recording digital, that they tend to move the mic further away from the sound source. Do you deal with that at all?
I've heard that, and people do that, but I don't. I stay right on it. Maybe in the last 4 or 5 years, I've done 3 albums on tape. Everything else has been to Pro Tools. And I do 192 with everything I record now, and I'm very happy with the way things sound. But I stay right on the amp.
So, but when you place the microphone on a speaker, do you hit the center of the speaker, or do you get off axis of the center?
I try to feel exactly where the center of the speaker is, and that's where I put the microphone. Maybe an inch or so off axis to try to get that tone. And then in the earphones, the guitar player will hear what's going on, and he'll make whatever adjustments he wants to get the sound that he likes. He may add a little more bottom to it, or a little less, or whatever, more top end. But and that's just a matter of taste and his taste.